Common mistakes in Korean Part 1. Before we dive in, if we haven't met, hi, my name is Aina and I'm so glad you're here. I'm your Korean teacher and I make your heart go whoa. Learning Korean is fun. An and 못 are not the same in Korean. An means not. You're choosing not to do something. And 못 here means unable to, and it's related to inability and impossibility. For example, if you want to say, I did not watch the movie, you choose 안, because you're choosing not to. 그 영화 안 봤어요. But if you want to say, I could not watch the movie, maybe you were too busy, then you choose 못, unable to. So you can say, 그 영화 못 봤어요. Quiz time. 안 or 못. I cannot speak Japanese. 일본어 안 해요? 일본어 못 해요. Which one is correct? Let me know in the comments. Common mistakes in Korean Part 2. 이, 그, 저 are not the same. 이 is this. You can say 이 사람, this person. 이 셔츠, this shirt. 이 차, this car. 저 is that over there. So you can say 저 사람, that person. 저 식당, that restaurant. Or 저 책, that book. And 그 is that, but it's something that you've already mentioned. For example, you can say 그 사람, that person, but you've already mentioned it before, so you know who I'm talking about. I could say 그 드라마, that drama, 너무 재밌어, it's so fun. And you already know what drama I'm talking about. Remember, 이, this, 저, that over there. 그, that, but something you have already mentioned. You got this. Common mistakes in Korean Part 3. 하고, 이랑, 그리고 are not exactly the same. They all mean and, but their usages are slightly different. Let me explain. 하고 is a standard and to connect two nouns. For example, apple and banana. 사과, 하고, banana. 사과하고 banana. These are two nouns and it's connected with 하고. Now, 이랑 is another and that connects nouns, but it's more casual and it's more often used in day-to-day casual speech. Keep this in mind. Use 이랑 when your noun ends in a consonant, but use 랑 when your noun ends in a vowel. Apple, 사과, that ends in a vowel, so I'm gonna say 사과랑 banana. But rice, 밥, ends in a consonant, so I'm gonna choose 이랑 밥이랑 김치. And lastly, we have 그리고. This also means and, but it connects sentences usually. For example, I can say 저는 사과를 좋아해요. I like apples. 그리고 and 제 남편은 바나나를 좋아해요. My husband likes bananas. I just connected two sentences. But you can use 그리고 to connect two nouns as well. But it's not as often used as these two guys to connect the nouns. But when you do use it, it will sound really poetic. Like 너, 그리고 나, you, and I. It sounds like a bigger deal and it's like more poetic. Don't give up learning Korean. And as always, you got this. Common mistakes in Korean Part 4. If you're new here, hi, my name is Aina, and I'm your Korean teacher that makes your heart go, whoa, learning Korean is fun. Let's get started. Let's now mix these two up in Korean. 예요 and 이예요. These two are similar to the word to be in English, which includes forms like am, are, and is. You just need to remember this. Use 예요 after nouns that end in vowels. Use 이에요 after nouns that end in consonants. I am a teacher. Teacher is 선생님, and that ends in a consonant. So I'm gonna pick 이에요. 선생님 이에요. Am. 선생님이에요. I'm a teacher. I am a nurse. Nurse, 간호사. This time it ends in a vowel. So let's pick 예요. 간호사예요. I am a nurse. I is omitted because in Korean, I is assumed. You try this time. I am a student. Student, 학생. Which one are you going to pick? Look at it carefully. Tell me. Yes! 이에요, because it has a consonant ending. 학생이에요. By the way, if you mix these two up, you're gonna sound something like this. I are a student. I are a teacher. So let's not mix these two up and remember, 예요 for vowel ending, 이에요 for consonant ending. You got this. Common mistakes in Korean, part 5. It's not my mom, it's our mom. Let me explain. If you think in English, I know it makes sense to say my mom, 내 엄마, or my dad, 내 아빠. But in Korea, because of this collective culture, we don't really say that. Instead, we say 우리 엄마. 우리 here means we, our, or us. 우리 엄마, or our dad, my dad. 우리 아빠. This word, 우리, shows so much of Korean culture, and it's used to refer to family members or really close relationships. Not only that, you can even say 우리 집, our house, or 우리 강아지, my dog, but our dog. So next time you talk about your family in front of others in Korean, it's not 내 엄마, 내 아빠, because that sounds a bit awkward in Korean. Instead, you can say 우리 엄마, 우리 아빠, 우리 동생, 우리 강아지, 우리 집. You got this. Common mistakes in Korean, part 6. 어떻게, 어떻게 are not the same. Let's watch the video. On the left, you see 어떻게. This means how. So you can say 어떻게 지냈어? How'd you spend your days? How are you? 어떻게 잘랐어? How'd you cut it? 어떻게 고쳤어? How'd you fix it? You see, the left is how. But on the right, 어떻게, they're actually spelled differently. Look at it closely. 어떻게 on the right, this means, what should I do? Maybe somebody spilled water all over your car and you're like, 어떻게? What should I do? Kinda in a worrisome expression. Do you see what I mean? On the left, you see 어떻게 as a how. On the right, you see what should I do? 어떡해? Now you know the difference. 물고기 and 생선 are not the same. Common mistakes in Korean, part 7. 물고기 is literally 물, water, 고기, meat, water, meat. 물고기 refers to fish that are alive in water, so we don't eat them. They're just sea animals inside the ocean. So don't say 물고기 맛있어요 because 물고기 is used when you're talking about animals or pets. But if you like seafood, you can say 생선. 생선 refers to fish that are caught and dead and usually prepared as food. You can use 생선 at markets, restaurant, or when you're cooking fish. Like this. 오늘 저녁에 생선 구이를 먹었어요. You got this! It's not 하나씩, 둘씩, 셋씩. Common mistakes in Korean, part 8. First, you guys know native numbers in Korean. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. But when there is a major word attached to them, the first 4 numbers gotta be simplified like this. 하나 becomes 한. 둘 becomes two, just drop the 받침. 셋 becomes 세. 넷 becomes 넷. For example, you're counting people. The measure word for that is 명. So it becomes 한 명, not 하나명. 두 명, not 둘명. 세 명, 네 명. And then from 5, it's the same. 다섯 명, 여섯 명, 일곱 명, and on and on. So remember, when there is a measure word, you gotta simplify. 1, 2, 3, 4. 한, 두, 세, 네. Don't say 한국어 말해요. Common mistakes in Korean, part 9. 말하다. This verb means to speak or to say something. And you're thinking, okay, so why not speak Korean? 한국어 말하다. But in Korean, we say Korean do. So the correct way to say I'm good at Korean is 한국어. Korean. 잘, well, 해요, do. 한국어 잘해요. And I'm not that good at Korean is 한국어 잘 못해요. So instead of speaking Korean, we do Korean. And to learn more Korean with me, check out my eBooks and courses that's going to help you with reading Korean, speaking Korean, and Korean grammar. And as always, you got this!